Alrighty, let's get on with it. I've never played this game before, so new game, I guess. Alright, I guess normal. Let's do this. Oh, I should probably turn the FPS counter off.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
FPS
A
counter
trip
off.
of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your
Game's
own
stuttering
destiny
a little bit.
when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Interesting. I like the soundtrack so far.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay, so I've only played like Fallout like once, so I don't really know. I'm not really used to these games. This is kind of the first time I'm playing something like this, so I guess we'll just figure it out as we go along. So strength, good, I guess. Dexterity. Oh man, I don't know how to do this properly. I want it'll just be high. Charm should be good.
Nerve damage in your extremities.
Is this one of those things where you can't put like everything on high, or because like you need to even it out because it'll take away points from other things? So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. No. What do I do now? Oh, I have points remaining. Okay. I feel like that's kind of important to have, is perception. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so let's just keep going. I guess dodge is important. How do I do this?
You could have been a goalie for a tossball team.
Ranged.
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
Crap, I have to give him a roll, a thing. It's like this guy Tinker dude.
At least you'll know not to touch electrical fencing.
Oh, we can change the gender. Wow. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, jeez. Like the Fallout games, they give you like 500,000 stuff that you can deal with. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Your eyebrows seem fine. Let's just go with hair. I don't know what this is. Wait, what the heck? Wow, this one's my favorite. I don't like any of them. Nah. I really don't like any of them. I'm gonna be staring at her face constantly, so I gotta pick something good. It seems kind of cool, I guess. Hair color. Why is it red? Like, where's the brown option? Are people just weird on this planet? Oh, this one looks kind of cool. That one looks weird. Yeah, alright, cool. Ooh, we can give her a... Nah, no thanks. Alrighty, next I guess. Name ideas. I have no clue. Oh, let's just call her! Oh, jeez. I have to think of a name. Man. I have no idea what to call her. Let's call her... Alright, why not? Give her a color name. I don't care. Okay, so this is our chick. Great, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
So he's Rezus. Why is there this weird interference in the background? Like, why does my game quality look weird? I might have to adjust the settings.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Hera 2. Ship's a bit damaged.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
My thoughts exactly. I don't know if this is a stylistic choice or like
there you
the
are.
game is being
Wondering
weird.
what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Jeez.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes?
Cool, I guess.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Cool. Alright, now we'll skip the cutscenes. Interesting. Is this a loading screen?
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site.
Cool, I guess.
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Alright, now do we get to play video game?
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well,
Jeez,
no
that's
sense in
rough.
letting his ship go to waste.
Sorry, man.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you
Okay,
than
the
the
sensitivity's
board,
a little weird.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone
Wow.
after the bounty on
Get
my
to
head.
jump over things.
Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, hold on. Let's fix some settings. Frame rates unlimited, 3D resolution. Okay. So I get better FPS, we're probably gonna want to turn this stuff down. Okay. Settings. Where's keybinds? Wait. You telling me we can't change your keybinds? Huh. Well, that's kind of stupid. Why is everyone dead?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
What was that? Yeet! Oh. You can heal yourself, interesting. Okay. Oh, motion blur should be all the way off. Yeah, I don't see a mouse sensitivity. I don't know if I like that.
Hey, you've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Oh, start with what
We were out
happened
on
to you.
patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes,
That was
nailed
easy.
it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Guess we should get as much
The
information
Hope?
out of him.
Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just yeet. Alright, so we have video game gun. And we have a magazine. Okay. Wish I could change the mouse sensitivity, but you know, it's whatever. What do we do? Do we just jump over it? Okay. Be nice if I could, you know, get in. Video game. That's weird.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Ooh. I'll take that. Can we stop freezing? Cool, I guess? Oh, this is a slow down time feature. How do we turn it off? Okay. Hi. Oh. Okay, hi, person. Can you die, please? Cool, thanks. Do I get your shit? I love shit. Oh, you're right here. Oh, I died of video game. Okay, interesting. Continue. Oh, I know what we need to do. Oh. That works too. Sucks to be you. Give me all the shit. Cool. Medkit, can of beans, shit. Ooh, I can sleep. Cancel. I don't want to sleep right now. Okay. Do headshots count in this game? Any more? I feel like we should get, like, loot the bodies just in case, but, you know. Huh. Oh, never mind, that hurts. Alright, I'm gonna turn the FPS counter back on.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Oh, hi, friend.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
Why is your
Go on
ear
that
red?
rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense, I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Cool, I guess. Oh, hi, Lambkin. I don't
Well,
know.
sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Cool, I guess.
I'm gonna get in their face.
Oh heck, man, it's the Marauders. Oh heck.
I'll hold them back.
Give me your shit.
Company ammo.
Cool spacey shipper. Looks like the engines glass the rocket glass the ground. Wow! It's a spacey
Please be
shipper.
informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Oh my
Please
gosh,
be
guys,
informed that I am
GLaDOS.
authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding comments in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Wow, okay.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Number 1 or 2. I guess just tell
I
the truth.
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Well
I'll be-
done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a
sad
critical
music?
power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Who names their ship Unreliable? Like, seriously? Wow, okay. Great.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yay! Majestic music! Okay, so what do I... Oh. Okay. I don't really care, I just want to play video game. Don't really care. But there. Back. Cool. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's check the FPS I'm getting. So settings, HUD layout, FPS counter. Okay, so I'm getting 80 FPS right now, which is not too bad.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't think I want to beat the crap out of these people. I mean, we could lie to her and be like, yeah, no, this ain't our ship. You know. Alright, let's do it.
By the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yeah, I don't think we have time to pay fees right now, so let's hope this life she buys our lie. Don't know why we can't change keybinds and stuff, but at least we're getting 70 FPS, which would be better for hitting 100, but like I don't really want to change the quality down too much just so the gaming experience is more pristine looking. So let's just turn off the FPS counter. HUD layout off. Wait, no, that's not what I'm doing. Off. Okay. Wait, is that a dude? Headshots count, right? Headshots do count. Is there a melee option? I wonder. Oh, I didn't want to heal myself. I just want to figure out what the melee button was. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound. Kind of. Okay, well. Let's see here. These graves? Unfortunate. Hey, buddy.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I don't know if I should be telling people that I'm the captain. You know, we might as well
Pleased to make your
sack them.
acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Fair enough.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Spacer's Choice, huh?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Well,
Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see? Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
I guess
Four
I'll help
workers
them.
still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I'm gonna get as
Yeah?
much information as I can.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the Aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
So I know he probably wouldn't believe
Something
me.
I can do for you? You run into any trouble?
Alright, alright, we got information out of him, so let's go check out the town. Edgewater Employment Community, Space's Choice. Wheel. Alrighty then. Cool place you got here. We got some people over there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Salt tuna the dude was talking about. Can we go in here? Ooh, elevator.
Please, Holcomb, I'm the rest of the grease monk. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
I'm listening.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years.
Is this guy bad?
If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. Oh, I don't know this chick.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, come along.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Cool.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alrighty, I got a companion, so...
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
We should probably get out of here. Alright, come on. We talk to this
Gotta
guy?
keep our heads up.
Okay, cool, I guess.
You got a sec?
Sure.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Figured.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights
Hi,
to see
Wolfgamer.
nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Fair enough.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alrighty, so let's go find this dude, but let's go over here first. This doesn't really look like a lab. I mean, because it's over there. So you got some weird looking cotton candy plants or some shit. Oh! Marauder, what are you doing here? Ow. Can we melee people in this game? Like, I want to know, genuine. Wow, imagine doing some shit. Alright.
Huh?
Oh. Why are there people? You good? Canyon sounds like she's in pain. Okay, you know what? This kind of hurts. Yeah, I'm dead. Kind of wish we had better gun. Okay, let's try this again.
Something you need? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Fair enough. Alright, let's try this again. People eat pigworts? That's great, I guess. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Not really, but you know. What if we went around? Because, like, I don't really feel like finding these guys. Honestly, I'm enjoying the soundtrack. Oh, that's my gun. Wow, Spacer's choice. Alright, here's the actual lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Oh heck, man. It's Cowboy.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Why are their ears red? Like, is that just a game problem or something?
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay, Cowboy.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Jeez, we're just picking up quests left and right.
Appreciate it. Honest.
No problem.
I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Fair enough.
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Oof.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Yeah. Alrighty.
What is it?
Jeez. Okay, where's my companion? Oh, there you are. Making my way downtown. Ah, there you are.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Of course it's run by a nice
Whatever
old
your
lady.
troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb,
Yes.
grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember
Sprout?
when you were but a sprout.
Okay.
Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Cool, I guess?
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those
Damn,
of
now
us
I don't
with
want to,
nowhere
like,
left to go
F over these
and
people.
nothing to lose.
Because it seems like
So
the guy back
like
there is
the
a jerk.
spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Fair enough. I'm gonna avoid that
No,
question.
dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up.
Nice.
The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
So, I don't really want to screw these people over, because they seem like that guy's an asshole and these guys seem pretty chill. But we should probably figure out stuff so we get two sides of the same story.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I feel like there's gotta be more to this than just her.
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Alright, let's we'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alright. We're gonna be stuck down here for a while anyway. Alright, let's go. I don't need to repair my ship right away, but we probably would need to eventually. This is a dead end. How do we get over there? Can you go through here? What is this? No, it's just a bathroom.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
That could be useful.
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
I don't really want to sell my junk just yet. Also, he's got meat, but I already got meat from those weird animals we found dead earlier. The soundtrack is so peaceful. I like it. I know I've said that already, but you know. Okay, yeah, this one's closer.
I've always wanted to poke around in here. Take cover.
Wait, what? That killed me immediately? I was hoping by doing that I could get someone's attention.
I've always wanted to poke around in here. Incoming! Yep, be right over.
I didn't mean to shoot you, but Did she die? Shit! I didn't mean to kill her. Will she respawn? Wait. Oh, she responds. Okay, good. Because I was like, oh shit, sorry. Shit, we're gonna have to make a choice, aren't we?
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Routine patrol initiate.
Wait, am I out of ammo? Oh, that's not good. Yo, attack. I wish I could help, but I don't know how to melee. Yeah, can you kill that real quick? Like, why do they play this majestic theme song every time something happens? Like, chill, game. Oh no.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
I need ammo. This isn't good. I don't know where to get some though. Is there anything we can explore here maybe? This door's locked and I'm not smart enough to crack it or something. Yeah, I don't want to fight that. I really wish I knew how to melee in this video game. Wait, why is it sealed? What the heck? We literally just came from this way. Interesting.
Oh.
Here they come!
Just move it. What do you mean? Oh, what's this? Ah, no. Yeah, I kind of don't have ammo, so not really sure what I can do about that. Ow.
Process.
Yeah, I don't want to die right now. Yeah, can you move? Like, I don't know how to melee. Oh. Alright, come over here. Don't block my hitboxes. Don't block my hitboxes. Yo, can you kill these guys? Alright, here, come in here. Yes, yeah. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Is there a way we can get... Can't eat over this kind of way. That's kind of gay. Don't mind me making my way downtown. Face is fast and we're homebound.
No, just leave me alone.
Who the fuck is that? Ow.
Unexpected. Rose getting that. Searching. Unexpected.
I need more powerful weapons and more ammo. How do we get out of here? Ow. I don't know how many of these things I got. What do you mean cannot? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I don't have ammo. Well, at least we have another gun.
I'm ready for this.
Fun.
Nice one.
Okay, good. So at least they gave me something that I can fight with. Are we still in combat?
Once we do this, there's no go. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Possibly.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do.
Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Yeah, I don't know which is the moral choice, but...
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Let's cut Edgewater's power, I guess.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Our dad died of a heart attack, so... they can't be all that good. Well, we did it. This game reminds you of Apex. This game should remind you of Fallout. Okay, let's go back over there. Oh, yeah, we gotta go this way. Oh, some marauders were here. Got any ammo for me? Nope. Those are some marauders. Let's just go around because I don't feel like fighting them because I'm lazy. Sorry, I was distracted for a moment. Oh boy, this is not gonna be fun. It's gonna be like, F you, bleep! Oh boy. Making my way downtown. Free food. Oh boy, he's not gonna be happy.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
Yeah.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me. Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Figured.
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence. Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth.
Game? Game freeze? Game? Well, fellas, my game just crashed. Let's hope that, it saved. So, yeah. Let's try this again. Actually, since my game just crashed, maybe it's probably a good idea for me to just end the stream. I'm rebooting it up right now, but, you know, I'll make another